everything that we need. Oh, hello! Welcome, welcome. It is so lovely to see you. Are you quite excited for All Hallows Eve? Good, good. I'm so very pleased. It is by far the best night of the year, the most wonderful time of the year, where the veil between the mortal and the spirit world are at their very, very closest. It's a night of pure magic and wonder, and a bit of mystery as well. Can't forget about the mystery. Well, seeing as you are my absolutely perfect prized pumpkin, are you ready for your carving? Now, as I explained before, I hope you remember, your being carved is not going to harm you at all. We have a very special process here that is not going to cause you pain and is not going to, hurt you long term at all either. So I will be making sure that this is a fun experience and not one of pain or fear, okay? Are you feeling alright about everything? Good, good. I'm so very glad. Well, if you don't mind then, I would like to get right to it. I have our serum here, a special magical serum that will help to numb you a bit and make sure that nothing causes you pain, okay? Alright, this is of course your final treatment of this. We've been doing it once a week for a little while, just to make sure that it really does the job. There we are. Alright, I'm just going to take a little bit of this onto my hand here. Good, good, good. Now, I'm just going to smooth this over your face. Is it alright if I touch you? Good, good, good. Alright. Let's just start here. Just going to wipe this gently onto your face. You don't need much, just a little bit. Just a little bit. There we are. Good, good, good. A bit more up here, I think. Right. Does it feel alright? Good. Now you may still be experiencing just a little bit of that tingling. Just a little bit of tingling. Are you feeling that at all? Right. Not too much though, right? I wouldn't want it to be uncomfortable. Just a little bit of light tingling. Good, 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 good. A little bit of tingling is good. There we are. Alright, I think that is fully covered. How does that feel? Does it feel like I missed any sort of little cracks or crevices? No, good, 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 good. Well then, shall we discuss your design? Have you had any time to think about what design you would like on you? You're still not sure? That's okay. Don't worry at all. It is perfectly fine. Perfectly understandable. There are so many choices out there. I would not want you to feel pressured or feel like you're making the wrong choice. Don't worry, darling. Well, if you would like, we can discuss different options. I also have some little cards over that have some different designs that you can choose from if you would like. Yes, okay, perfect. Alright. Now, of course, as we discussed, we can do a face, lovely face, in quite a few different expressions. We can also do more of an overall design too. But let me show you what we have, okay? Now this one, the lovely card here, this one has just a nice, happy, smiling face. Doesn't he just look so happy to see you. So we could do something like this. I particularly like the angles in this one. It's quite an interesting looking face. Otherwise we could do something a bit more like a side profile if you wanted. You can see this lovely woman here. She is looking quite happy with herself there. Quite pleased. So this is more of a gentle happy. You've got the eyes closed off to the side a bit. We could certainly do that as well. Or we could do a face that's a bit more somber, a bit more sad, like this nice gentleman here. He still looks quite classy if you ask me. Quite a nice face there. So this one, he even has the stitches across the mouth. So we could certainly do that. In fact, I could even take some actual thread and physically stitch that into your face as well. Lots of different options. Of course, here we've got those lifeless eyes too, which look quite striking. So we can do that. Now this one is a bit scary, but sometimes scary faces can be fun on All Hallows Eve. In fact, jack-o'-lanterns were at first carved out of pumpkins or out of gourds, and they were meant to scare away any sort of evil spirits that might try to harm her. So this one, it's a bit scary, but it is a nice little devilish clown looking face there. One that has sort of a scary look. All of these jagged teeth and things, and the darkness around the eyes. So that could be an option as well. Give you sort of that slightly evil, scary look too. Or we could do something a bit more romantic in nature as well. We've got this lovely one here. This lovely lady with, again, that sort of side profile. This one's a bit gentler than the other one that we saw, but could perhaps be a nice option too. Otherwise we can do any number of creatures that you might like as well. Perhaps a lovely picture of a raven like this. This one happens to be carrying some swords in his claws, but we could also do a raven sitting on a branch, sitting on a fence post, something like that, even sitting on a scarecrow. I think Stuart would be honoured. Ooh, or we could do a spider. Are you scared of spiders at all? If you are, you might want to look away from this one, it's alright. But we could do a fascinating looking spider. Look at him. We've got all of these lovely eyes and of course the spindly legs clinging to the web. I think this one, oh, this is actually a woman. I'm sorry, this is a she. You know, generally with spiders, the ones that are larger, that are the scariest, are the women. The females are the ones that generally make the webs, and then the males are the ones that travel around and try to find a female to mate with. And then often the female eats the male before she lays her eggs, just so that she has the energy to do so. But this is a very powerful female spider, so we could do that if you wanted. Otherwise we could do this. This is a bit of a ghost-like creature here. That one could be quite fun as well. Or we could do just, you know, the indication of a ghost with the sheet more looking. Or we could play with some different architectural looks as well. There's a beautiful tower that you see there, especially with that lightning striking in the back. We can do that, you know. I am the pumpkin princess after all. Ooh, or perhaps you would like something a bit more like this. It's almost a bit of a self-portrait there. You see the headless horseman. He's decided to take a pumpkin and make it his head on this All Hallows Eve. Got a beautiful picture of a very powerful looking horse there, and of course the gallant knight here with his pumpkin head. That could be quite fun as well. Or we could do something, as I said, more like scenery as well. Here we've got all of these lovely little tombstones We could do them all in a cluster like this. We could do them a bit more spaced out if you would like. Anything really that you prefer. Or there's this. I said we could do something a bit more romantic. This one we have a beautiful couple here dancing in each other's arms. That could be quite fun. Quite romantic as well. Ooh. Or of course there's always werewolf. That one can be quite fun as well. Or maybe you'd like a vampire. Or perhaps a zombie, anything like that too. Or we could do something a bit more geometric looking if you would like. I've got this beautiful design here as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pentacles there. That could be quite beautiful as well, quite striking. And then, of course, what would All Hallows Eve be without talking about death a bit? This is a beautiful rendition of the Grim Reaper here with his large scythe there. We could do something like that, seeing as All Hallows Eve is the day where many people attempt to contact their lost loved ones, seeing as the spirit world is closest to ours. See, there are malevolent spirits that might try to play little tricks on families, but of course, there are also good spirits of those that have passed on. So, what do you think? Any of those designs speaking to you the most? Oh, that is an excellent choice. I love that idea. I think that's going to look absolutely perfect on you. Alright, now, if you are ready, I think we will get into the carving, okay? Okay. I've got a very special tool here. As I said, this is going to do all of the carving without causing you any harm whatsoever. This is my crystal earthen. It's a ceremonial dagger, carved out of pure selenite crystal. You can see the way it catches the light there. It almost looks like it's glowing. It's absolutely lovely. And this has been enchanted so that it will carve cleanly and quickly without causing any sort of pain, okay? Alright. Let's see. I'm going to start out with just enhancing the enchantment just a bit. I'd just like to repeat the enchantment between each carving to make sure that it is going to be perfect. So, don't worry about anything for this part. You don't have to do anything. Just wait this one moment as we enchant our vein, just to make sure that that is going to be perfectly painless. There. Perfect. And now, let us begin. I'm going to start out just doing a very shallow cut, okay? Just to sort of almost sketch out the design, and then we will do the deeper cuts, right? Now, again, this is not supposed to be painful at all. If at any time you feel any sort of pain, please, please, please let me know, and we will put on more serum. I will re-enchant the dagger. I don't want this to cause you any pain. It shouldn't, though, okay? Alright. And you wouldn't mind just holding those. Just going to cut out. There we go. Good. Good. This is going to look so wonderful on you. You've got the perfect canvas. Alright. There we are. Just keep holding nice and still. You're doing an excellent job. Almost done with the skirt. Good. Perfect. That looks absolutely perfect. Alright, now for the deeper cuts, we've got a different tool that we're going to be using. I'm going to just pop on some little finger claws here, and this is going to do an excellent job at getting all of the finer details as well as the larger chunks that need to be carved out. These are my favourite way to carve a perfect pumpkin like you. Okay, so I'm just going to come in here and carve out the parts that need to be carved out, okay? Alright. There we are. And that's not causing any pain, right? Good, good, good. Don't want any sort of pain, any sort of discomfort or too much pressure, anything like that. Okay. Good, good, good. Good. I think the spirits are happy with this as well. Do you hear that? That's right. They're quite impressed with you as well. Perfect. All the Hallows in you. Good. There we are. Alright. Looking pretty good there. Just a bit more up here now. Okay, good. Actually getting pretty close to finished. Okay. There we are. That is looking lovely. Absolutely lovely. Good, 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 good. And then we've got all the big parts out. I just have another little tool that we'll use to get those final little details right. Here we are. Now this probably looks like a very simple tool. In essence it is. It's a bit of a sculpting, smoothing tool that will just help smooth out some of the rough edges left from the carving so that everything looks perfect and finished. But this particular tool here was carved from a very ancient, very magical tree. It's called the hawthorn tree. It's long been associated with magical properties in many different ways. So I'm just going to take this and smooth around the cuts that we made, okay? There we go. Does that feel alright? Good, good, good. As I said, no pain to my beautiful pumpkins. There we go. Wonderful. A bit more overhead. Good, 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 good. There we are. Good. I'm going to use this end. It's another carving tool, it's just a bit more rounded. Okay. I'm going to come in right here. That little section just needs a bit of smoothing out. There we go. Good. Wonderful. Okay. And just a little more with this side over there. I think this is going to be one of my favourite designs I've ever done. Definitely my favourite from this year. And that is saying something. I am, after all, the pumpkin princess. There. Ah, you look absolutely perfect. What a wonderful design that you have chosen. The perfect design for the perfect pumpkin. Absolutely lovely. Alright, and then of course, what would a carved pumpkin be without lighting it up? I'm just going to give you a light inside of you now. Just to help you burn brightly. And this light will only go out when you want it to go out, so it will burn all night. And also not cause you any harm because it is a magical light instead of an actual flame, okay? Right, so just hold nice and still. And when I tell you, I need you to take a deep breath in and then a deep breath out, okay? Ready? Breathe in. And out. There. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. You've made me so very, very happy. I hope that you're feeling happy and perfect as well. Good, good. Well, you'd better get off to your place of honour in the throne room. And very soon the festivities will begin, and everyone will get to see you for how wonderful you look. Alright, well, I've got a few more pumpkins to finish up, but you run along, and I'll see you shortly, okay? Blessed All Hallows Eve, my little pumpkin. Blessed